Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. Another frost last night. I'll show you the frost covers which were doing their job. Nice and crunchy and sparkly in the sun this morning. I took them off at about 8:30 in the morning before we went out, and yeah, as long as the temperature's going up, the sun was up at about 7:30, the longest night of the year, shortest day yesterday, the solstice for winter. So my mum used to say, as the days get longer, the cold gets stronger. So it's not going to get much warmer, but we'll just keep putting the frost covers on every night. That just seems to be my MO for now. So let's take a look around the garden. So everything that's supposed to be happy in frosty weather is pretty happy. And we'll just keep going as we are. I'll do a bit more garden planning for next year. I did jump in on a lot of things I wouldn't have normally jumped in on at that time of the year, because as I've said before, I missed my garden last year when we were selling the house. But we are here now, so I can plan for this climate a bit better. Our potatoes seem to have mostly pulled through, our Gippsland Gold ones. They look a bit ratty here. Yeah, I think they might have got a little bit too cold, but it's well into the afternoon now, so I think I would have seen more frost damage issues if we did have them. I think the frost cover was leaning on them a little bit here, so that's a bit of frost damage, but nothing too bad. I'll just take those leaves off so the plant doesn't have to try to support them. I'll try to make sure that the frost cover is not touching the plants next time around this evening. We're getting another frost warning for tomorrow, but as I said, don't trust what I say. Look up your frost yourself for your own area, and there are so many little microclimate. People's backyards are different to other people's backyards. Our backyard, I was going to say a little bit about topography. So where the land lies, I've got quite a slope here. I was thinking about it this morning and I thought, well, hot air rises but cold air sinks. So the cold air would be sinking down to here, down to my little fruit trees that are dormant. They're okay to be outside, of course, and down to my potatoes. The frost cover here was the crunchiest out of all the frost covers, but even that one still, when I went out at about 8:30 in the morning, it was dry and not crunchy on top, but the lower parts here, which were closer to the fence where the colder air would have sunk and probably stayed for the most part, even once the sun came up, that was the side that got more damaged. So that's an interesting thing. So if you have a completely flat yard, maybe it won't be a thing, but ours is not flat. Not sure if you can see those pretty little crystals on there. Alright, usually I would say leave the covers on for a little bit, but we're going out this morning and the air is actually not all that cold and the sun is up. It's after 7:30, so we will proceed as normal. But there are some thoughts on frost. Hopefully you've escaped frost damage for the most part if you're in the southern hemisphere, or if you're watching this in the northern hemisphere in the future. Hope you're having fun in the garden. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.